still uncomfortable about all these video feeds and stuff. Yeah, families and friends. No, I don't want to label it that. No, it looks contrived and it looks like I'm trying to manipulate somebody or communicate. Shut up, woman. Darn it. This is a different woman. This is a sister of mine. She's a lot of fun. She kicks my butt all the time, routinely. She's done it since the time of Moses. It's a family thing. It's a relative thing. It's a molecular thing. You wouldn't understand. I'm sorry, man. No, I'm serious. People are, and women, man. I was thinking about it today, sis. Women can be so full of shit, and it's so hard to deal with them. Remember that? This is a random access memory. You have stuff. You guys have the computers at the thing. The girl with the pretty black girl at the counter at Circles with the neon green eyes. They were like neon green. They were like emeralds, right? So I'm like, we're sitting there talking, and I'm like sitting there going, so what color are they really? Are they brown or are they dark? Are they ebony? Your eyes. She's all like looking at these other guys that she was wanting to pick up on her. Thanks for busting me out. I was like, oh, what planet are you from? I'm like, nobody on Earth has neon green emerald eyes, man. I've never seen anybody with it, and I don't think that, you know what I mean? And given the fact that people give you contacts, because I'm pretty sure unless the guy is a fucking moron, is going to ask you, so what color are your eyes really? Because I really want to know. Yeah. So apparently she wasn't interested in an intelligent man. So that's why she was, looking back at the other guys that were acting all, and the intelligent guy is going, I want to really know what color your real eyes look like. I was trying to pick up on her kind of because she was pretty and she seemed really smart and nice, but apparently my dick was lying to me. So I was like, oh, you're stupid. Damn. Do you have any smart friends that look kind of like you and have a similar personality that seems to be outgoing? Okay, I didn't say that. This is that whole thing with that on Monster in Love. He takes her, shoves her head in the cake, and she picks up the pan and goes, boom, and on Malcolm X when he takes the cake and shoves it in the guy's mouth, but they don't really do it. My whole life's been like that. Yeah. Half the stuff is like, did you really say that? I wanted to. And when I did, it was priceless. People were like, oh my God, he did not just say that. Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, I did. I'm in trouble now. Does that mean I'm not going to get to play on the basketball team? Does that mean the first shirt is going to screw up my whole life at Pope Air Force Base? You need to check your boy. He does things that are inappropriate. No, he's the first shirt. Ask Sergeant Carey. That was totally inappropriate, and they should have made the A1C the first shirt. I agree, sir. Sergeant, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sergeant. I'm kidding. You love officers, too, and you know it. Officers like Captain Dye and Major Williams and Captain Holt and Colonel Kells. Yeah, you love officers, too. A boat of lawyers just think, a boat of officers just think. When it's good officers, if it's bad officers, it's like a boat of lawyers. There's some good lawyers. Okay, yeah, there are some good lawyers. Oh, I'm just kidding. That's funny, Sergeant Carey. Oh, God, you guys are bad. The president and his wife are lawyers, and they're good people. She's not your typical lawyer. They're not your typical lawyers. No, they're not. They're different. Why? Because she kicks my ass every time we talk. Ralph, what? It says what? It says it works and it's safe, and it's safe on what, Ralph? It doesn't explain it. It just says it's safe. It could be safe on using on your toilet, but make the water toxic and kill you. Yeah, but it's safe on. It won't tear up your toilet. That's what. They play with words, Ralph. I'm a lawyer. I get it, lady. Okay, you're cool. What's it? Your wife is cool. It took me a while. Yeah, because she thought I was a pervert, too. Oh, because I'm honest. All the other guys are fucking liars. They're such liars. Yes, they are. And that's the cool thing. That's what I like about Mark Anthony. He's not a liar. He's pretty cool. He's one of my dogs. Yeah. We're dogs. We rolling. We rolling, man. But this shit hits the street, man. We taking it to the streets. You rolling it legit. We hanging out. No, I'm not buying any clothes. I'm too cheap. I don't have any money. Shut up. You're a brat, man. You're funny. I see why you two get along. Because you're a good guy. You really are. You're a pig just like me, and I love you. You are. I agree. They were fine, but, dude, what was going on? Everybody wants her. Everybody tells her she's a I know, but, you just sit down and tell her, yeah, it's, you are the most beautiful woman they know. It's not because of your body. It's because of your heart. I don't care what you do to them. Just be good to me. Just kidding. Please don't break my heart, because it's strong, but it's weak at the same time. It's like, yeah, you know that all the king's horses and all the king's men. Yeah, when it comes to you, I'm Humpty freaking Dumpty. Yeah, I may be strong with everybody else and can kick the whole world's ass, and I get to you, and it's like, buddy, and a little egg. Did you just drop the egg off the? That's so mean. You need to stop that. My wife's got a kick out of it. Hey, you can just crush him. He won't screw around. My husband's naive. And then when they think that I'm going to finally lose it, they blow their minds. Just like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm losing control of this. I've had control of this. Stephanie did it. La did it. Amy did it. They all. I'm losing control of the Christmas toy. Oh no! It's funny. If I had screwed around, it wouldn't have worked. No. Well then, because I wouldn't have been me, and I would have been just like her. It wouldn't have been so special. Oh well, yeah, it's different. If a woman screws around, she's a slut. If a man does it, he's Casanova. Yeah, it would have been priceless. You're right. I'm a song Casanova. She just kept, when I was getting in shape and wearing the Johnny Depp looking with the hair and walking to the mall with Natalie. Natalie's like, now Dad's cool. Fun. Dad was always kind of strange and a dork and a nerd, but now he's cool. So it was more fun to hang out with me, and she kept going with me everywhere. Even though she says that she doesn't always mean it because she wants to be cool. Because everybody wants to be popular, cool, sexy. I get it. And when Dad's just a little bit awkward and nerdy, it's embarrassing. Mom! When Mom was feeling bad about herself and heavy and overweight because of the kids and stuff, like, Mom was kind of embarrassing. And she'd go out for curlers in her night thing to drop us off. And, okay, bye, Mom, go. Just go. Bye. You have no makeup on, your curlers on. So, yeah, you look nice at work, but right now you're embarrassing. I got to go. You can't help it. It's like that. I was even that way. I didn't think about that. Dad always looked hot. Even if he... My dad looked like Don Derek, a kind of cross between Don Derek and Burt Reynolds. So yeah, and I told you that when we lived in Colville, man. All the women, oh my God, who is that? The one roughing the game. He is so good looking. Oh my God, he is so hot. You could hear all the women talking about it. It's like, that's my pops. And then I saw, and Miss Meyer explained that to me. She was like, that must be hard on your mom. I mean, and my mom was sitting, she goes, live with him. He's mean as shit. They can have him. My mom said it right there. Well, I get it from my mom. He's mean as hell. They can have him. He may look good, but he's mean. Yeah, you wouldn't want to be married to him. The only time he's nice to you is if he wants sex. That's what she said. She's like, he's mean. He is mean. He will get back at you. He will once you do, and he doesn't forget. And he's mean, and he's mean, and he's mean, and you can't ever really make up. He always holds on to it, and he's always mean about it. And he's just mean. My mom always used to tell me that. Treat your wife nice. You get up and you tell her you love her every day. It didn't work for me. Now the women always, it doesn't work for me. I want a car. Go prove it. Be better than everybody else. Be smarter. And then kick their ass into the dirt and then hold me up on high and give me cars and houses and take me to places so I can sit there and show what a man I've made out of you and how much I've achieved through you and how much you've achieved because of me. And I'm like, shit. I love you. You're beautiful. You're an angel sent from heaven. You make me see heaven every time we make love. Can we make love now? No, you didn't hang my curtains. You didn't get a car, and you didn't go. I tried. You slept with all the guys at my work, and that's because you were doing it all wrong. You're so naive and so stupid. If you do it our way, you and the guys you're sleeping with that I work with. So how do I, okay. And then she tried to talk me into it. I had Nate twice. Could have got him written up for prejudice. He was bigoted. I told you about that with Jay. I mean, he was sitting there, and man, your legs are all ashy, bro. We need to get you some lotion. I'll put a thing in to get you some lotion. We'll do it. And Nate comes by. That's a slang word, and we're not supposed to talk that way. You two need to stop that. Right in front of all the kids. Yeah, he didn't take me aside or try to say, no, he tried to bring me down right from his status. And he was all, yeah, it's a slang word. We don't use that. And then he got all this stuff. It's a form of psoriasis and went and brought all back to the stuff for the internet. And well, he didn't bring stuff. Amy was the one that downloaded all the stuff for the internet. That sit there and said, it's not a slang word. It's an actual use of a word, and it's not a form of psoriasis. No, it's something because of the different pigmentation of melanin in black people's skin, and it's a condition that black people know, and it also used by doctors. You're getting ashy, you're going to want to use lotion. It's going to start to itch and start, well, because you have dry skin, the skin's got to get off of it. So otherwise, let's just get him some lotion so his legs aren't ashy. It's a condition that is more conducive to people that have more melanin in their skin, which is people with more melanin have a tendency to be of darker color. So he was a bigot. And I was going to go, and Natalie, Amy did this a lot of times with a lot of things with Nate. He would do this a lot. And she was like, you need to write him up. You need to go put this stuff up. You need to give it to Cal, and then you'll have his job. And I wouldn't do it. And that's when she's like, hey, they're right. He's too naive. He's too that. It wasn't that. He was my dog. I wanted to take him upside, but he wouldn't let me because he was too arrogant. And tell him, dude, you can lose the whole program doing something that arrogant and that ignorant. You need to stop. You're my dog. I don't want you to lose your job or your house. And I know you got to take care of your kids, and you do well by yourself. That's what I wanted to do. But I couldn't because he was too fucking arrogant. So, yeah. I could have kicked his ass many a times. He would say the stupidest fucking things. And they were usually racial. It was usually, you can't say all that shit. He would go off on these racial tirades that they all had to act like a fucking cowboy. And I'd be like, no, they can say that. That's appropriate. It's culturally appropriate. Ashy is not a slang word like saying, yo, my dog. It's ashy. It's what your grandma tells you. You're ashy. You need to go. It's not a slang word. It's a culturally appropriate word. Cowboy. That's a slang word. Yeah. You guys say slang words all the fucking time and use them in your sentence. You don't even know you're doing it that are culturally correct to white people that aren't culturally correct to Hispanic people or to black people. You're an ignorant fuck, you redneck. That's a slang word. No, it's a vulgar insult, not a slang word. Unless, of course, you're Jeff Foxworthy and Larry the Cable Guy and Bill Engvall, and I'm part of the Redneck Comedy Tour. Now it's a slang word. It used to be a vulgar insert, my nigger. I'm sorry, what was that? Yes, I'm very intelligent, but I wanted to get their back. I didn't want to screw them over. I wanted to keep it. Yeah, you know, obviously they didn't want that with you. I know, they're assholes. So is my wife. It's okay. I get it. That's not a slang word. It's a vulgar insult. But it can be a slang word now. Oh, we're assholes. All right. Well, I am a coolest anti-assholeist, so just so y'all know. All right? Anti-assholeist, not the Antichrist. We're all Christ. It's not negotiable. I already explained that to you. I'm the anti-assholeist. Why? Because that's a choice. Christ is not a choice. That's the most loved by the Father, and it's a math equation saying that God loves us all, so we should all try to love everybody as much as God loves by giving us life. But our life sucks, and look at me, I'm like the elephantitis in Elephant Man. And that's because other people make your life suck, because they treat you like shit, and they judge you by your outward appearance instead of seeing that gem in your chest. It's assholeist. I'm anti-assholeist. I'm a coolest, because I'm cool, anti-assholeist. Yeah, it's simple math. Here we go. Come on. Will you date me now? Are you a coolest anti-asshole? Will you get out of my head? Oh, this is impossible. It's really hard. The more I try to kick you out of my head, the more you go in, and everybody says, he is a paranoid schizophrenic. No, she is. Why? Because she won't come and talk to a brother that she's trying to connect to. Psycho. I love you too. Think I'm crazy and I'm weird. I can get lawyers to protect me from you. How do I protect me from you? You won't stop. Leave me alone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about what? Sorry that you're a pain in my ass and all your friends are a bunch of assholes? Okay. I'm not sorry I'm a coolest anti-assholeist. Nope, not sorry at all. Stay with your boyfriend, leave me the fuck alone, go hang out with your entourage, go party and sing and do all your little stuff on stage, and take off your clothes in front of everybody else. Yeah. Have all those pictures made that are all airbrushed and everything and stuff like that, so every guy on the planet wants to put his penis inside of you. Yeah, go ahead. Just keep it up. I don't care. It doesn't bother me at all. Shut up. This shouldn't be done publicly. Why not? Why the fuck not? I mean, just confront them on it. Well, we should be able to talk privately. Why? I'm an embarrassment. You get lawyers to watch me and stuff like that, and they wonder if I'm fucking crazy. No, I'm the Messiah. You guys are fucking crazy. Why? Because this is a surveillance age and everybody's fucking watching. You can't get away from this stuff, and you can't hide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. So you just confront them on it, call them on their shit publicly, and then go kick that ass, just like I told Oprah. You guys don't listen very well, do you? God. No, you just call them on it. Okay. It's like I told you. You just sit there and where did I learn that from? Vincent Bugliosi. Yeah. The O.J. Simpson case, Mark Fuhrman, just admit it. He was a bigot. They put him in sensitivity training. He had to go become friends and play basketball with why? Well, because a lot of the black guys were in a basketball league in the church. Oh, it's like a church. In the police league, they're like a church. They're almost like a church together. They have fellowship. They have the thing. They have these certain codes. You kill that guy, 187, it's like a church. It is. It's very much like a church. The police. Yes, it is. Look at it. Oh, do the general dynamics on it. For crying out loud, stop whining. We're nothing like them. You're a lot like them. Shut up. Okay, so they had him do that and stuff, and he says what you do is you attack it before they do. And you say, boom, yeah. As soon as you see he starts going after it, you say, is it true? And you have all your information. You say, yes, but now it's not. And then you sit there and like I said, I figured I went even deeper. If that's the case, if this is a conspiracy, then it's run from the top down because everybody has to be involved. So you're saying that Willie Williams is prejudiced against O.J. Simpson because he's with a white woman. He doesn't like white women? What's going on? I would take this and just shred it. And then have poor Johnny Cochran going, if the glove does not fit, he must have quit. That's because it was chemically treated, and then we taught him and we had him acting to sit there and make it look like it doesn't fit. And he is an actor. He's not the best actor. He's actually a poor actor. And it was obvious the way he was putting on the glove. So next, I would have kicked the shit out of him. Poor O.J. would have gone to jail for murder. Why do I say poor O.J.? Because of what his wife did to him. It was obvious. That should have been the defense. It was plead insanity. She was going to take his kids. She was going to do what most women do that gold dig into this stuff. It happens to athletes all the time. I got your kids. I own you. You'll never see your kids. The more you get jealous and abuse me, the more I own your kids, and the more the bank account that you have is my bank account. So keep working and keep jobs and keep yourself going because Mama needs a new pair of shoes, and I'm going to go screw the latest thing that's 20 years older than you, and you can't beat me up anymore. And there's nothing you can do about it. I'll just call the cops and just keep paying because I got the two gooses that laid the gold. I'm the goose that laid the two golden eggs. So shut up. That's what they do. Yep, that's why he lost it, and that's why he killed her. It's because of M-O-N-E-Y. That bitch, she's a lie, and you know it. And then the bitch turns into a liar and screws everybody, and then you lose it. I don't. I want to. I think about it, but I've got good connections. Just call ahead. Don't do that. You will kill people if you show up. Really? Yeah, and don't do this either. You will hurt somebody. But the guy should get screwed around in Pharaoh, special force trained and all. No, once you go pop, even those badasses who think they can take you that you were worried about and they were thinking, I'll just kill them and stuff like that, now you would fuck them up. And all the guys that are doing the surveillance at the fort would love it. Because he's an arrogant prick who thinks he's badass killer man, Jason Bourne. And there's this overweight, pissed off, pathetic dad who plays video games all day, praying to God for some relief and help from this intense torture bullshit that they're all laughing at. And he was just, once you hit that pop thing, you'd have killed him. Really? A Jason Bourne type train killer? Yeah, you'd have killed him. Isn't that special? Well, because I would have hit a psychotic break and all the endorphins and the special things would have gone off me, and you'd have snapped them in two. You would have, your kids, and you would have thought about your kids, and you would have broke, and he would have been breaking body parts and all that stuff. What about that? They have bad signs, and you know it, and it would have worked, and you'd done anything that you could have. I mean, you might have been torn up and worse for wear, but he would have died. Well, he wouldn't have any worries then. I would have. I'd gone to jail, and that would have been horrible. And my kids could come visit. Yeah, because that would have been part of the system. I told you about that with my pops. His oldest son's father was a sergeant in the El Paso police force, and he was dating a high school girl once it was illegal and having sex with her and got her pregnant. My dad was a good-looking jock that ended up marrying her, and they had their problems, obviously, because he was screwing around. But finally, one day, Dad was working 2 jobs, came home from work, and caught him in bed on top of his wife. And of course, he's mad, and he figures out who the guy is. He's a cop, so he just cusses her out. You're a fucking slut, and I can't believe you. Just like I would have done. Fucking slut. Okay. And the guy reaches from behind his wife and breaks his nose, hits him, because and then calls the cops, cuffs him up, and has him arrested in his own house. Isn't that special? You wonder why my dad's got issues about women? Isn't that special? And then the girl he ends up with, he meets at a bar, she's a dancer kind of thing, because he goes to drink his troubles away. She's a drug addict, and he gets with her, and he's like, oh shit, and he tries to leave her. She gets mad as he's leaving, and he follows her. She follows him out the door with a shotgun to shoot him, and she trips and boom, and ends up shooting herself, and then tried to file a police report, which is, but there was enough neighbors and witnesses outside to say, no, she shot herself. She was coming out. He was already halfway down the road in the truck, and he started the truck. He didn't hear the gun go off because that truck was loud, and so he didn't hear it, he didn't see it. We all saw it. She shot herself in the chest. Yeah, she almost killed herself through her rage and jealousy and craziness. So women can be quite elusive and quite crazy. Just so you know. Looks like I'm going to do one more. We're going to do 10 today. 10 or 11, not the 7. But yeah, this is interesting. Now, I don't kiss women's asses to literally kiss their asses. No, I'm not going to lie to you. And that's one of the things that women liked about me. It's what the used Gilead women liked about me. You don't back down. He's pretty... You don't want a man like that. Why? You can't mold him into what you want. And if he's an idealist, it sucks. Because you're never happy. You're always poor. You're always struggling. And he's Mr. Ideals. What if I help change the world? Will you have me then? That makes a man awfully sexy. Jesus is very sexy. Steve Biko's very sexy. He's hot. Steve Biko's too. And yeah. And ladies love cool. LL Cool Ass. Yeah, they love Cool Steve. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And yeah, Malcolm X was very sexy. And yeah, the women were all over Martin and Bobby and Jack. They're not all over Ralph. No, they've changed the world today. I'm pretty much, I'm the scary guy. Stay away from him. If you do get with him, he'll turn into this super slut. That doesn't sound bad. All the guys will want to have sex with you. Oh, that sounds like fun. It's not fun. They talk shit about you. It's not cool. Yeah, they're dogs. They're leg-lifting little fucks. Yeah. They fuck you and then they leave you, and you have to go back to Mr. Build your confidence up, and then he has to be tortured by your, I feel greater than I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread, and yeah, and it sucks, and it makes the children's world suck, and it really hurts. Thank you, Michael Aquino and the Temple of Set. You guys are special. Assholes. I'm an anti-assholist, just so you know. Game, set, match. What's the matter? Next. The temples will be so good. Next, I will form you a new temple in less than 3 days. We got the internet now. You got a new temple. Bye, Michael. Next. Here's the rest of your friends. Be born again. Come bring me your softness. Comfort me through all this madness. I'm the one with the softness. I'm a woman. I act like a chick. That's what they told me in the military. Okay, don't be chick-like. Be faithful. Be loving. Be strong. Have fun. I'll see you later. All right. I'm the chick man. I'm every woman. It's all in me. I am woman. Hear me roar. Your number's too big to ignore. I'm very special. All right. Blessings and